not necessarily.
Exactly.
You know, most people, I have two words that they are they are very important. One is being dead. And the other thing is being stupid.
Oh no!
It's two things that they go together so good and they match together. Listen to this.
Okay.
When you are dead, you don't know you are dead.
Well, I hope I would.
When you don't know that you are dead, everybody else does. Well, same thing when you are
You don't know, but
you don't know,
everybody
else does. Exactly. So.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Mm.
So what is on the horizon for you?
Well, I want to build my orchestra.
Build the orchestra.
Yeah, and I want to find sponsors so I can have my students to dedicate to music.
Right.
And I have a 12 years old girl that is like a just unbelievable guitar player. I just came from teaching this little boy, Nico. Nico is 6 years old, and this guy is a sponge. You give him something and he does it right away.
Really?
Yeah, this guy is a genius.
Whoa.
Okay, so I want to dedicate time to him, and like I want to dedicate time to all my students.
Yes.
Just because one guy is more genius-wise than the other one is a little bit like crawling, that doesn't mean anything to me. I give the same attention to both of them.
Absolutely.
Because
a good teacher.
Yeah, and you have to be just doing it, can't do it, let's do it again. Well, you just have to find different way to pass the talent.
Absolutely.
To them, to wake up that talent. There's a way, it's hours away.
Yeah.
You just have to find that way. And as an instructor, I have to work inside the brain of the student.
Yes.
and see what's his or her problem and resolve that problem for them.
Yeah.
Give them a solution in their hand. You know, maybe they want to do a little bit slower than slow, which means like, but eventually they will create the muscle memory for them to be able to play.
Yeah. And then that keeps on, play some more,
Exactly.
some more.
And the other thing that I do for them is this. I play guitar for them.
Oh, so they can hear it and
I
see
go
it.
like this.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, you just make the girl go, woo!
Yes.
Wow!
And then you have to give different flavors too.
Yes, of
So,
course.
You show
yeah.
me tangos.
Woo, tango.
Give him a little bit of everything, you know, so they can have emotions and
Yeah.
see, when you play guitar, you got two things going on at the same time,
Yeah.
and you have to weave them together. Sometimes three and sometimes four. But you have this over there. That's one melody line that goes one way. Here's
Right.
that's another one.
Right,
Put them
right.
together. See, and then you do two things at once, okay?
Yes.
And then you put out a song.
Nice.
So you can have different feelings, different emotions. Okay?
Right. So how can we help you lead these children and get your sponsorship?
Well, one way would be to let me come back with them here someday soon.
I think we can arrange that.
and just show it to the community, you know, because a lot of people, they don't know, because this is all private, you know.
Right, right.
And we don't go out and say, hey, here we are, you know, we're for sale.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I think the community can help by supporting musicians, you know.
Uh-huh.
They by, you know, by giving gigs, you know, by
Yeah.
sending students. If someone one day want to give a 2 or 3 months of music lesson free for a student, that's great, because some of them they are like struggling, like I am the same way too.
Yeah.
You are always struggling, you know. I was trying to get one foot ahead,
Right.
and be able to meet your needs. And when we dedicate to this thing, you know, musicians are like worse than everybody else. You know, when you go to see a gardener, the gardener say, okay, $60 an hour.
Yeah.
You see a mechanic, $150 an hour.
Yeah.
You see a doctor, $300. You
Yes.
know, a lawyer is $400.
Yeah.
You know, a guitar player, $5. You know,
No.
it's less than the minimum. So, what's wrong with this picture?
Right.
So, putting a little bit of consciousness on the struggling musician, even if they're not very good musician,
Yeah.
we need to support them, because music is a stages.
Yeah.
You know, someday I wasn't not very good for people to put attention to me. But I practice, and then I climb up a little stairs. You know, it's like climbing stairs. And eventually, well, you never get to the top.
Right, right.
But if you get just to the middle, or a quarter, where I feel I am, you know, I feel like I'm in a quarter,
Right.
you know, maybe climbing up to, yeah, that's a good step for people, when people start listening to you, and that's great, you know. But then we need to support musicians at any level.
Yes.
Because in order to be good, first you have to suck.
Right. And on that note, you don't suck. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very wonderful evening with Angel Fargas. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Out Here in the Redwoods. I'm Denise Riles. Aloha means hello and goodbye. See you next time. Angel,